Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. And yeah, and that's job up here tonight, this afternoon, was speech number 5 in the basic manual, which is Your Body Speaks. And the manual postulates that the speaker is to use stance, body movement, gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact to illustrate and enhance his or her verbal message. Movement, gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact should be smooth and natural. Body language should help to enhance and clarify the speaker's words, etc., etc. And there's no doubt in my mind that Annette met the criteria for this speech and did so very successfully. First of all, Annette is a great storyteller. We all remember, perhaps some of us remember her tall tale from a couple of years ago where she won a club contest and I believe came in second at the area. And the tale she told us today could have passed for a tall tale, but I believe it was probably true. And if so, this is the wildest true tall tale I think I've ever heard of, and I was just grimacing for you the entire speech. So you certainly had my attention with the story that you told. You started off with your introduction and gave us a picture of the x-ray which showed the screw loose in your mouth. It bothered me a little bit because I have 6 screws in my neck and I hope that none of them are loose, but maybe I should have them checked. At any rate, this was a good start. And throughout the speech, you had excellent hand gestures and you were pointing to bring up a certain point, or you were moving over here, or you were looking right at us. You were getting the contact. We were all watching you and watching what you were going to do next, and you were talking about your jaw and sticking nicotine-covered fingers in your mouth. So we heard all that. We saw all of that. And because we did, you clearly met the criteria of the speech, which is to use your body and as different types of gestures. So good job with that. I liked, for example, you said the name chin and pointed to your chin. Another example of many where you used your body to enhance what you were saying. The one problem area that you had was when you forgot what you were going to say there in the beginning. Now this is a story, you know the story well. So whenever you run into something like this, just keep going. If you left part out of it, or left part of it out, maybe you can revert later and catch it up when you think of it. But more than likely, we wouldn't have even noticed that you didn't have your notes up here or that you lost your place. If you just gone on, you lived the story, so you knew what was coming next. Just go ahead and don't worry about it. If you were giving some technical speech on science and you didn't have your notes, then I could see that, yeah, that could really throw you off. But really, I think you were your own worst enemy on that one in the future. A very minor thing, when you did come up, you came up behind Will. I think you whispered something to him at the time, but Will should have passed behind you. You should have passed in front because we want to see you come up. Focus needs to be on the person coming in front, coming up. So, you know, again, this could be a great tall tale, but the fact that it probably wasn't, it was a cute ending. You know, your husband agreed you had a screw loose, but I did think it was a little bit abrupt. Oh no, it's an excellent speech, and I was riveted to your every word. I look forward to your next talk, Mr. Toastmaster.